Okay. Make sure it's on low.
What if I told you that that shock is not actually a shock? It's something completely different, and I bet you'll never guess what it is. Now, the first clue to what this is when it occurs. And it occurs normally when you're eating things, but it's specific things. It's sour things, super sweet things, things like an apple, something that actually makes you salivate. And what's actually happening here is when you eat something like that, that's salivating, your parotid glands and submandibular glands and everything, they fire and they activate. And so that feeling and that shock that you feel is actually them turning on at the very beginning and shooting all the saliva through the tubules into your mouth for the first time. The reason why this doesn't occur for everybody is we have varying differences of dryness and wetness in your mouth. And in fact, this is actually the reason why some people get more cavities than other people, because some people naturally have a drier environment in their mouth. This actually occurs even more when you get older or if you're taking certain medications. And so when it's drier, you don't have saliva bathing your teeth all the time, and so it's easier to get plaque and gunk and build up and everything like that, causing cavities and root problems and all that type of stuff. Now on the other side, some people have a ton of saliva in their mouth all the time, and they normally get less cavities because they're always bathing their teeth all the time. And so if they already have a ton of saliva in their mouth, they may eat sour things like this and never feel that issue of that shock of it all coming in at once. And crazy enough, we actually use this technique if you get salivary stones. So if you ever get something blocked in your salivary duct, like a salivary stone, we actually tell you to eat super sour candy or super sour stuff to activate, to actually use the saliva flow to push and shoot those little salivary stones out. So even though it's painful if this happens to you, be happy, because that acidic stuff in your mouth is actually lowering the pH, causing cavities, and that rush of saliva in your mouth is actually going to lower and neutralize that pH, protecting your teeth and making sure you don't get those nasty cavities. Hope that helps.